turkey, Granny.
Done cooked and cooled. That's the tonic.
Got a dandy head on it this year. I thought you cooked up such a big batch. You fixing to tonic the whole town of Beverly Hills?
That's just a start. Then I'm going to commence on the rest of the country.
Everybody?
No, just the Democrats and the Republicans.
They need tonicking, do they?
Why, kid, they is in such bad shape. One party can't walk and the other one can't even stand up.
Who told you that?
They did. I've been watching the TV. The Republicans claim that the Democrats are dragging their feet. And the Democrats come back and say that the Republicans ain't got a leg to stand on.
You got to remember, Granny, come election time, them two parties says a lot of things about each other.
That's why I ain't taking no chance. I'm canvassing both sides.
I'm glad to see you ain't partial. I'll say this. You get enough of your tonic into them two parties, this country's gonna have one rip-snorting election.
That's why I made it extra strong this year. I figured a little had to go a long way. Now go ahead, help yourself.
Yeah, I tell you, Granny, you ought to go first. It's your tonic.
Yeah. I have been feeling a little stove up lately. Little achy in the joints. And not too spry.
They're probably city living.
Probably. Well, here's looking at you, Jeff.
Granny, you ain't looking at me.
Water. I gotta have water.
Those many folks will talk about this election for years to come.
Now, what brings my lovely wife here to brighten up my dreary day?
Milburn, those dreadful
Hillbillies are at it again. Well, what is it this time, dear?
They're going to ruin the social event of the year.
Which is?
The Countess Maria von Holstein is returning to Beverly Hills.
No.
Yes.
Well, who's she?
Oh, Milburn, really. The Countess Maria is the absolute unchallenged leader of the continental jet set.
No.
Yes.
Well, who are they?
They're the avant-garde of international society. They jet to the Riviera for the fun, to Innsbruck for the ski, to Paris for clothes, to Las Vegas for divorces. They practically live on jet planes.
Margaret, I can't think of two groups of people more dissimilar than the Clampetts and this jerk set.
Jet set.
Same difference they'll ever meet. Now, we're very busy, dear.
But they will meet. The Countess has leased the mansion on the other side of the Clampetts.
Margaret, in cities like Beverly Hills, people can live out their whole lives without ever meeting their next-door neighbor. Now, run along, dear. I am very busy.
Milburn, will you let me finish?
Let you. I'll pay a cash bonus.
Granny is going about the neighborhood distributing a vile concoction she calls tonic. She left this at our house. If that little hillbilly witch doctor calls on the Countess, her ladyship may jet back to the continent.
If she drinks this, she may jet back without a plane.
Begging your ladyship's pardon, but are you quite certain you'll be able to walk?
Oh, my dear Humphrey, I can fly! Thanks to this magic elixir. This is amazing. I've traveled the world searching for the secret of youth and vitality, only to find it here in this quaint, sleepy little village of Beverly Hills. Are you sure the little gypsy woman who makes this tonic lives here, in this mansion?
Yes, madam. Her exact words were, "Howdy, neighbor. Williams lives yonder," and pointed to this house.
Oh, well, as one of my husbands used to say, it takes many hounds to make the pack.
That was your fifth husband, madam, the Earl.
Oh, yes, charming man. You know, Humphrey, I may marry again, possibly an American this time.
Begging your pardon, madam, I don't believe there are any titled Americans.
Oh, well, who cares? I've married a count, a duke, a baron, a marquis, and an earl. This time I want a man with red blood in his veins.
Oh, howdy, ma'am. See you come for a refill. Step right in. Granny, lady here needs some more tonic.
You know, I think I'm in love with you.
Come mind, Granny. She's had enough. The best of my recollections, we ain't even met before. I reckon you got me confused with somebody else.
Oh, she did. Somebody wanting tonic?
Yes, and make it a double this time.
Hold on, Granny.
Don't worry, Jed. I know that look. She's been over tonic. Leave the room.
Oh, shucks, Granny.
Boy, do what your granny said.
Oh, you just throw it out. I'm gonna get married and have my own house and throw the folks out.
Get her settled down, Jed. I'll fix some catnip tea. That'll work again the tonic.
Won't you set a spell, ma'am?
Yes.
Getting a hold of herself, Jed?
Oh, Granny, so far it's mostly me.
Here. Swallow that.
I reckon you better commence cutting your tonic for city folks. You'd be mighty too powerful.
I reckon better.
How you feel now, ma'am?
Fine, thank you. Are you the little lady who makes this tonic?
I am.
Well, this here's Granny. I'm Jed Clampett, and the young'uns, Ellie and Jethro, is outdoors.
And Mrs. Clampett?
Well, I'm a widower, ma'am.
Oh, we really must get better acquainted. I happen to be unattached.
You need hooking up, I'll do it.
Granny, I reckon that was just a tonic.
I mean, I have no husband at the moment. I'm the Countess Maria.
Countess?
Yes. My last husband was an earl.
Oh, well, I got a cousin that pretty near married to Earl.
Really?
Yeah, Earl Scruggs, you know?
No, I don't believe so.
Maybe you know his partner, Lester Flapp.
No.
He's on the Grand Ole Opry.
Oh, opera star.
Yeah, down there with Minnie Pearl. You know her?
I'm afraid not.
How about the Duke of Paducah?
No, I don't. I know several dukes, but not that one. I just had a perfectly marvelous idea. I'll give a huge party so that your friends and my friends can get acquainted. So can we.
You're mighty neighborly of you, Miss Candy. Or is it me?
Instead of champagne, may I serve you a tonic?
Well, I don't know, Marie.
Oh, please, it'll simply make the party.
What do you think, Jed?
Granny, why not? You was figuring on tonicking the whole town anyway. Save you a heap of walking pushing that wheelbarrow.
Instead of flowing from a fountain into a huge punch bowl. Fountain of youth.
Granny! Granny, Mrs. Drysdale dumped your whole kettle of tonic into the cement pond. All of it? Yeah, must have been 15, 20 gallons.
Who is this Mrs. Drysdale?
Why, she's the meanest, orneriest, no good, low down.
Now, Granny, you see, ma'am, Miss Drysdale is high society. Her husband is president of the Commerce Bank, and she never has cotton to us living next door.
I'll fix her.
Please, Granny, let me have that pleasure. I know just how to deal with these so-called high society women.
You won't hurt her, will you, ma'am?
I promise you I won't lay a hand on her.
You did what?
I dumped the entire mess into their swimming pool.
Margaret.
Sit down and listen to me. It was you who moved those loutish hillbillies into our lovely neighborhood. Now then, it is I who shall move them out.
Now, dear, let's talk this over.
Sit down. The time for talk is past. Time for action. And if you're too weak to take it, I am not. Somebody has to make Beverly Hills safe for people of breeding.
Excuse me.
I told you no interruptions.
I told you no interruption.
Oh, sit down, Beverly.
I wouldn't interrupt, but the Countess is here.
Countess!
She wants to see you.
Did you hear that?
Mrs. Drysdale, I presume.
Oh, yes, your ladyship.
I am giving a party, and I wanted you to be the first to know about it.
What an honor.
Not only am I inviting the cream of Beverly Hills society, but Newport, Santa Barbara, Pasadena will be represented.
I have many friends there.
And of course, members of the nobility will be jetting in from all over the continent.
Oh,
Lords and ladies, dukes and duchesses, perhaps a few princes, and a king and queen or two.
oh.
And now, Mrs. Drysdale, we come to my guests of honor. Those people whom I consider to be the first family of Beverly Hills.
Oh, your ladyship. Surely you don't mean the Drysdales?
I surely don't. I mean the Clampets.
The Clampets?
Your next-door neighbors.
Oh, those Clampets. Oh, wonderful. They're my dearest friends.
Really? What a shame you're not invited to the party. Good day.
Oh, but, Countess, your ladyship, surely that's not your last word?
No, my last word is this. If you ever tamper with another drop of Granny's tonic, I shall...
¡Hijo de tu puta madre!
With both of you.
Oh, but your Countessship.
So that's what did it. She likes Granny's tonic.
Countess called me a fat frump. It's Milburn's fault. If he'd taken action when I told him to, this tragedy could have been averted. Milburn, you spineless jellyfish. Don't just sit there. Do something.
Yes, Margaret, I think I will. Something I should have done a long time ago.
Milburn, that look. I don't like it. Milburn!
What's happening?
He's paddling her.
Oh, there you are, Uncle Jim. Hey, listen, can I...
Ooh,
Hot diggity dirt. How come you're so all duded up?
'cause I'm going for a ride.
All right, I'll get the truck.
No, never mind. Going with a neighbor in their car.
You all dressed up like that for Mr. Drysdale?
It ain't Mr. Drysdale I'm going with.
Mrs. Drysdale?
Jethro, why don't you set up your granny's kettle so she can make another batch of tonic?
Well, Granny can't make no more tonic. She's done run out of yarbs and roots and berries and things.
Well, then you go get her some more.
Only place I can get more is back home. That'd take a week.
Well, say howdy for me while you're back there.
Uncle Jed, I'm commencing to figure something out. You don't want me around when that somebody comes to go riding with you. Oh, she is a woman. That's how come you're wearing your courting clothes and shaved your face and put that smelly slickum on your hair.
Jethro, I gotta admire your brain.
I thank you.
Now that I've admired it, get it out of here.
Jed's got a sweetheart. Uncle Jed's got a sweetheart. You got a sweetheart. Hey, if you marry up with the Countess, you gonna live in one of them castles, wear one of them tin suits, fight dragons with a sword, rescue them damsels in distress?
Every day and twice on Sundays. What in tarnation is that?
I don't know, but it's getting closer.
Jethro, come here.
Yeah, boy, Miss Jane called you.
I know, but she's got a kind of funny look in her eye.
Yeah, I've seen that look before.
Jethro, I said come here.
Jethro, you going or ain't you?
Unless you come with me.
I got my own problem. You find Granny and ask for some catnip tea.
I don't like catnip tea.
Not for you, for her. Well, quick about it. Here she comes. Oh, howdy, soldier. I thought you was a countess.
Her ladyship is waiting.
Well, reckon his manship is ready. You guard the countess, do you?
No, sir. I drive her.
Driver?
Yes, sir. I have driven the countess since childhood. 35 years.
Well, you better let up. It ain't hurt her none, but it sure got you looking old for 35.
Mr. Clampett, how handsome you look.
Excuse me, ma'am, but you ain't been on a tonic again, have you?
Oh, no, I've sworn off till the party. Now, where would you like to go?
Oh, ain't choicey. It's all the same to you, ma'am. Could we take out after him and bring him back?
Why, of course. Humphrey, catch those two immediately.
I'll do my best, your ladyship.
No, not on foot. We'll go in the car.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wonderful man, terribly devoted. You wouldn't believe how old he is.
I do find it hard, ma'am.
Now, don't cry, Tommy. I know you're hot in your woolly coat. It's a nice blue water for you. Ellie Mae, did you set up my kettle again? Yes, I'm ready. Fixing to make up some more tonic for the Countess's party? I'm afraid I can't, child. Ain't got no more yarn. But as long as my kettle is set up and the firewood is ready, I'm going to cook up a great big batch of chitlins for the wingding. I reckon you best move there, little fella. Smoke from that fire's going to blow right over here. What's this chitlin been drinking? Well, just a little water out of the cement pond, Granny. Well, I'll be doggone. What is it, Granny? Dumping them 20 gallons of extra strong tonic in the pond has watered it down and made it just right for little critters and city folks.
Milburn, must I go up there and humble myself to Granny?
No, you can have another paddling instead.
I'm going up there.
So you brought help with you, huh? Well, come on. I'll take you both
No,
on.
Granny, we're not here to fight. Tell her, Margaret.
I'm here to eat crow.
Well, you're out of luck, sister. I'm cooking chitlins.
Come on, Jethro.
Safe to get out?
Of course it is. We left Miss Jane 3 miles up the road.
Hope she don't get hold of no more tonic. I never seen anything run as fast as that woman.
What did you?
Shall we pursue them, sir?
No, running at 6 miles top speed probably took the edge off her.
Countess, do you mind having the party here instead of your house?
Granny, I've almost given up the notion of having a party at all. Mr. Clampett tells me that you have no more tonic.
Got a whole pond full of it. And it's been watered down and run through the filter so it's just right for city folks. Come on in, I'll show you.
Oh, what a magnificent spot for a party. We can have hundreds of guests.
And you've got the fountain of youth, too, just like you wanted. Folks can just pass by and fill their glasses. Looky here. Here, Countess. You two old soldiers.
May I, your ladyship?
You two old soldiers.
May I, your ladyship?
Oh, I think it will do you a world of good, Humphrey.
Thank you, your ladyship. You're most kind.
Don't call him an old soldier, Granny. He's just a little past 35.
To your husband, madam.
Which one?
The next one.
Oh, thank you, my dear Humphrey.
Oh, your ladyship.
I'm coming. This party life is too much for me up half the night.
Good morning, Granny. Good morning.
Granny, how can I ever thank you for last night?
It was a dandy wedding.
Tonic local.
And to think that I was there in person when the Countess married her 6th husband.
By the way, right, forget.
Ain't heard a peep out. Come on out to the kitchen and have some coffee.
Oh, fabulous wedding party.
Well, good morning, Countess. How's the groom this morning?
Wonderful. Simply wonderful.
The kitchen is this way, Countess. Where are you going?
To the fountain of youth.
Yonder comes the groom, and your tonic has sure done wonders for him.
He's commencing to look 35.